Well, looky here, it's the 90. So we do have some updates this week with the 90. Some of which you can see. 12 of them you can't. So first and foremost, it's doing great. I'm still playing with the alkalinity and calcium dosing. I think it was at 399 on the calcium, ended up going up to 406 over the course of a couple days, so I reduced it to 18.5 milliliters per day, and it dropped. I checked it last night and it was at 385, so I raised it up to 19.5, and we'll see where that goes. My orange A-cans are closed now. These guys down here were closed the other day, and I couldn't figure out why. Now the orange ones are closed. I don't know, maybe it's just a cycle they do. I don't think anything's in here hurting them. But as you can see, I mean, the hammers are open, they're happy. These are getting hit kind of hard, so the polyps ain't open as much, but they are open. You can see these guys down here. They're just looking great. The torch, I was at the coral store and I saw some torches that looked like this, so I guess it's fine. I think it's due to lack of flow, which I thought that it would have plenty of flow, and it turns out probably not. All right, so as you can see, I have not cleaned the sand bed, and I'm not going to clean the sand bed because we bought some new critters. Number one, you can kind of see them in here, and one is right there. There's another one right there. I don't see any more. I have of the emerald crabs, and they found themselves a little hole. They'll stay in there with the lights on. Whenever the lights go out, they'll come out. As you can see, I did get some rocks that have coralline on it to hopefully seed this tank, because, well, with the salt issue, I don't know what the issue was, but yeah, we got two of them there. There's one right there, there's one right there, one right there, one way over here. So I just got that. They threw them in at the fish store, and yeah, so 5 emerald crabs. I did get a sand sifting starfish. Now where that starfish is, I don't. Oh, he's right there. Yeah, you can see him up in there, kind of, sort of. Here, let's shine some light on him. There you go. So he's up there just doing what he does. He found him a little cave. And I've also got 11. I initially wanted 10 of the small Nacerius snails. Well, they can only find one. And so I was like, you know what? Let's go to the medium. They're a little bit more expensive, but let's get 9 of those. We'll make 10 because they found one. He's like, you know what, I'll just give you that small one and I'll get you 10 of these. I was like, okay, well, that doesn't really make sense to me, but great. The math turned out in his favor. I don't know if you can see the little tubes sticking out of the sand, but there are little tubes that are sticking out of the sand here and there. That's the Nacerius snails. And they might be out tonight. They might still remain in hiding for a while. But we have 11 Nacerius snails, giving us 12 in this tank now, because I had one that had survived. And then there's one other little guy that I got. And he's right back there on the back glass. I got me another lawnmower blenny, and he is a tiny little feller, but trust me, he has plenty to eat. Oh my god, what is happening? But no, I love my little lawnmower blenny. He is back. Between him, the tang, and the emerald crabs, I'm hoping they can kind of take care of a bunch of this Nacerius and sand sifting starfish. I'm hoping they can take care of the sand. They gotta get used to their home and do what they do until we move them over to the 150. And no, I did not clean the glass. I didn't want to disturb anything or make little blenny boy, there he is, run back and hide. But yeah, I mean, so this is macroalgae with hair algae growing on it. So annoying, so annoying. This guy, the big plate here, you can see the white lip, so he's growing, and he almost grew on the glass. I had to push him back. There's just, yeah, everything in here is enjoying it. I had to put 29 gallons of the 150's water into a 29-gallon tank. So all my salt water went into that whenever out of my barrel. So I didn't get a water change done on this yesterday. We're going to get a water change done on this today, as long as it heats up in time before the lights go out, because I don't want to do a water change with the lights off. Kind of scares the fish, and yeah, they don't like it. But there's just really not much to say about this other than new critters that I got, because it's doing great. I'm not really doing anything with it. I did have to replace the Venturi. I created a brand new Venturi to go on my Jabo pump, this little Jabo 2000. You might be able to see the bubbles coming up. Let's see, right here. The adapter down there was broke, and so I've made a new one that was wider, hoping to get a little bit more surface area. Well, it didn't quite work, and now it doesn't seal. But a little bit of bubble that goes into there. All my macroalgae, all my Chaeto, it catches all the micro bubbles. And yeah, I don't get any micro bubbles in the tank because of Chaeto. And so I did that. I did wash filter socks. This is now number 4 since I bought them, or since I got them in. And yeah, I did almost buy a huge thing of these clove polyps. Huge. They wanted, I think it was 150 bucks for them though. I was like, oh, that's hard. They're still at the store. I couldn't bring myself to buy them. But they had some orange, where the little stripes in there, instead of being green or yellow, they're orange. I wanted some of those, and they weren't going to frag them until today. And I'm like, well, if you still have some next week, we might be up here to get some. I talked to them about the hammer. I've been doing all this work to try to get my calcium and alkalinity and the dosing and everything right. I'm fixing to take him approximately about 50 heads. I've got over 100 heads here, maybe 200. I don't know. But I think I might take this bunch here and this bunch here. I think I might take those two to them just to see how they sell, and if they sell good, then I'm probably going to take this bunch to them, let them sell those, and then I'm kind of thinking probably take that big bunch to them up here and then keep these two. So that up there and all of this will be going away. And yeah, once I do that, once all that goes away, calcium and alkalinity are going to spike, and I'm going to have to turn everything way down, and we get to start this process all over again. I did ask him if he wanted any of this, and that was a hard no. He's got zoanthids growing everywhere, and that's why I don't want them. They grow everywhere. But I guess you could have a worse problem. You could have a tank that crashes to where you don't have anything growing. And yeah, so I am happy that they are growing. They're just growing too fast. I wish they would slow down. But guys, that's the 90. I didn't open this side for you. See the dough still back there, and the ATO. Yeah, here's what it is. It's very cramped. I got bottles everywhere and whatnot. But yeah, the 90 is doing great. So do hope you guys enjoy watching. If you have anything you want to say about it, just post it down below. You know the ordeal. I do want to thank everyone that has stuck it out this long. See you guys in the next video.